We were the perfect couple, or so everyone thought. For 10 years, Sarah and I built a life together. We had the house, the dog, the friends, the future, all mapped out. I thought our love was unbreakable, a fortress against the world. But I was living in a carefully constructed lie, and the architect was the woman I loved more than anything. It started with small things. Late nights at the office that became more frequent. Business trips that popped up with little notice. Her phone, once left casually on the counter, was now always in her pocket, screen down. When I'd ask, she'd laugh it off. "You worry too much," she'd say, kissing my forehead. "It's just work, babe. This big promotion is so close." Her lies were flawless, woven with just enough truth to be believable. She was so good at it, so convincing, that I started to doubt my own sanity. Was I just being insecure, overthinking? I loved her, so I chose to trust her. That was my biggest mistake. The truth didn't come from a dramatic confrontation. It arrived silently, in a plain brown envelope slid under our door. There were no names, no return address. Inside were photos. Photos of Sarah laughing, kissing, holding hands with another man. My boss, Mark. The man who had been to our home for dinner countless times, who I considered a friend. The late nights at the office and business trips suddenly made a sickening kind of sense. The world I had built, the future I had dreamed of, shattered into a million pieces right there on our living room floor. My first instinct was to scream, to break things, to confront her and watch her perfect facade crumble. But as I sat there, surrounded by the evidence of her betrayal, a different feeling took over. Cold, calculated calm. A decade of my life had been a lie. A decade of my love had been a joke to her. She didn't deserve my anger. She didn't deserve a dramatic scene. She deserved to be exposed, but on my terms. So, I decided on a different kind of revenge. Silence. I didn't say a word. Gathered the photos, put them back in the envelope, and hid them. For the next 2 weeks, I was the perfect, loving husband. I made her favorite dinners, asked about her day, and listened to her lies about how stressful work was. Every smile she gave me, every touch was like a knife twisting in my gut. But I held on, playing my part, because I knew the final act would be all mine. Her birthday was coming up, and she was planning a huge party. All our friends, family, and of course, her colleagues, including Mark, would be there. It was the perfect stage. The night of the party, our house was filled with laughter and music. Sarah was glowing, the center of attention. She gave a speech, thanking everyone for coming, and then looking at me. "And to my amazing husband," she said, her voice dripping with fake emotion. "Thank you for being my rock." "I love you more than words can say," the crowd applauded. My heart was a block of ice. I just smiled back. Later, as she was about to cut her birthday cake, I made my move. I told everyone I had a special birthday surprise for her, a video montage of our best memories. I had spent the past week putting it together. The lights dimmed, and the screen flickered to life. The video started with pictures of us from our first date to our wedding, all set to our favorite song. People awed. Sarah had tears in her eyes. "Honey," she whispered. Then, the music stopped abruptly. The screen went black. Single photo appeared. It was one of the photos from the envelope. Sarah and Mark, kissing passionately. A collective gasp filled the room. Another photo followed, and another. Each one more damning than the last. I didn't add any music, any text. Just the silent, undeniable proof of her betrayal. The silence in the room was deafening. I turned to look at Sarah. Her face was a mask of pure horror, pale and frozen. Her eyes darted around the room, meeting the shocked and disgusted faces of our friends and family. Her perfect world had just been exposed, not with a bang, but with the quiet, crushing weight of the truth. I picked up my car keys from the table, didn't say a single word to anyone, and walked out the front door, leaving her to face the ruins of the life she had so casually destroyed. Sometimes the loudest statement you can make is to say nothing at all. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, know that you're not alone and you have the strength to move forward. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life stories.